Alrighty, fellow travelers, welcome back to the Adventures of a Traveling Don. My name is Benjamin O, and I am here in South Portland. We're going to be doing a tour of the great city of Portland, Maine, the largest city in Maine. It is a foodie frenzy here. It is absolutely fantastic. Of course, you have all these beautiful lighthouses and coastal vistas. So come along and enjoy the adventure. So one of the first things you want to do when you come to Portland is you got to come see one of the lighthouses. And this is the main one here. This is the Portland Head Lighthouse. This is one of the oldest lighthouses in the state of Maine and also in the United States. Commissioned back in the late 1700s, taken over by Congress, and of course finished under the supervision of George Washington himself. So this is the history in and of itself. It's been refurbished, but it looks absolutely gorgeous, and the coastal line is fantastic. Now there's a set of 3 lighthouses. We're going to go visit each one of them, but this is the main one. This is the biggest tourist attraction, and it's part of Fort Williams State Park here. But anyway, yeah, so this is the Portland Head Lighthouse. So while you're here at the lighthouse in Fort Williams Park, if the truck is here, check out A Bite into Maine. It's really, really good. I mean, they've been on the Travel Channel, Food Network, all that kind of good stuff. They're known mainly for their lobster rolls, but of course, the last couple of videos, or last 2 out of 3 videos I've done like chowder and lobster and stuff like that. What caught my eye is this little blueberry crisp. It's gooey. I'm not sure if it's like a tart or what it is, but it's just this blueberry crisp that looks really good. It's like all kind of like, you look at that. It's just like, it's been in this package. Try it. Oh yeah, it's gooey, it's wet, it's crispy, it's delicious. I'm gonna make a mess of myself, but it's delicious. By the way, I have a tour guide that's gonna be in and out of the video today. And of course, you all remember him, Monsieur Champollier.
This is a great place to do drug deals, by the way. Bring the family.
Damn it, Sean, I'm trying to keep this family friendly.
It is.
For the love of God.
Bring the family.
Okay, if you need a drug deal done,
I'm your guy.
Bring the family here to Portland. This guy will take care of you.
Yep.
And he'll also feed you oysters as well. You know, oysters and illicit drugs. Yeah, that's this man right here. Okay, so the second lighthouse here in the Cape Elizabeth and the South Portland area is Spring Point here. And this is connected to Fort Preble. And it's kind of a cool spot because you can actually see that way. You do have the main headlight that way. And then you just have this, like the entire Portland Bay and all the different islands around here, including a couple of the old forts. I know that's Fort Gorges over there. There's another abandoned old fort that way. And they're just all over the place. Like this part of like southern Maine used to be part of Massachusetts. I think actually most of Maine was part of Massachusetts and during the Revolutionary War time. And they put all these forts up here to kind of like protect against the British. But it's really, really kind of cool spot for views and just to kind of relax. I've seen a couple of people out here, you know, drawing, doing art and all that stuff, painting. But yeah, so this is the second one. That is Spring Point Lighthouse. Okay, so the third of the lighthouses here in the South Portland area is, of course, the smallest one, that is Bug Light. Now, while it might be the smallest one, it is probably one of the more important ones since it is in charge of the entrance into the bay here in Portland. And honestly, this Bug Light Park and the Bug Light itself, it's a great spot to get the city skyline of Portland from the water. If only that cruise ship wasn't mucking it up. I mean, I know cruises are fun, but you gotta muck up my skyline? Come on. But anyway, yeah, no, Bug Light and Bug Light Park in the South Portland. This is a great place to get a nice snapshot of the Portland skyline. So, all right, but anyway, let's go ahead and actually go over into Portland and get something to eat. So after all that walking around down in Portland, right here on the wharf area, first thing I need something, just quick snack, something to eat, and of course something to drink, and Liquid Riot is the place to go. It's a distillery and a brewery, has its own little restaurant bar as well. It's absolutely fantastic. I've been here several times over the years, coming up and down, you know, through Portland when I'm on my way to Bar Harbor. But this place is awesome. Like, I'm having the Fest beer. It is mid-September as the time of filming this, so it is Oktoberfest time. Gotta get a Fest beer. Ah, so good. And then, of course, with the Fest beer, you gotta get the pretzel and the beer cheese. I mean, the pretzel and the beer cheese, just, it looks absolutely fantastic. I've had it before. It's amazing. Cheers to you guys. Oh yeah, 5-star, 5-star. Liquid Riot. That should be your first stop when it comes to drink and food here in Portland. So one of the things you'll notice when you're in Portland is all the red brick buildings, and that kind of like goes back to that like industrial age style here in the Northeast. I honestly love it. It's like a rustic feel to it, with particularly nowadays with all the kind of like the restaurants popping up that are more like tapas style, small plates. You have a mixture of like the hipster kind of like way of doing things and restaurants and bars, along with like the rustic feel of all of the buildings and stuff. It's kind of a nice blend and mix. This is one of the things I love about Portland. Okay, so as you're kind of walking around downtown Portland and what's called Old Port, this whole wharf area, come up to 4th Street. It's about a couple blocks off from the main drag that's right around the wharf area, and come up to a place called Gorgeous Gelato. First and foremost, it looks gorgeous. And it's traditional style gelato, authentic Italian style. I talked to the woman inside. She is actually from Italy, and it looks good. Let's go ahead and give it a taste. I got myself the limoncello. It even has a little cracker on there that says ciao, but it's actually really cool. I'm gonna give this a limoncello gelato a try. Oh, that's good. Oh yeah, Gorgeous Gelato, you're doing it right. Okay, so continuing on 4th Street, we're at the Sweetgrass Winery Distillery, and it's a kind of a unique place too, because I've never seen a winery and distillery like very often in a combination, and they do kind of like local Maine stuff as well, which is kind of cool. Like, I've got my first drink right here is a blueberry Cabernet Sauvignon, so it's kind of like nice little blend. So I've never had this before, so we're gonna try it. Cheers to you guys. Ooh, that's actually rather nice. It does have the blueberry flavor, but it's not super sweet. I'm gonna be trying something a little bit sweeter later, but that is actually not very sweet at all. I actually like that, very nice. Round 2 is this dry vermouth that they have. So it's dry Vidal vermouth with a little bit of brandy and some nutmeg, I believe, was in there as well. So let's try that. Okay, a little bit stronger. Ooh, It almost gives you like a little bit of a pucker to that. That's it. That would actually go well in a martini. Like that would make a great martini. That, even just the smell, smells good. Okay, so the third one is gonna be the port. So this is a mixture of the blueberry wine and the brandy. Aged about 2 years in French oak barrels. Ooh, that's sweet. You can even just smell the blueberry. Smell it in there. Oh, that's nice. That's very smooth. It's not super sweet, but it has, this is a dessert drink for sure. Okay, so the fourth one is what's called the Back River Gin, and this is like their staple. It's actually, I think Wine Enthusiast gave it like one of the top 50 gins in the world, which is fantastic. Here in Portland, Maine, of all places. But I mean, we do a hell of a job with our distillery league and guilds up here. I've been to a couple events. It's fantastic. But anyway, cheers to the Back River Gin. London dry style. Does have blueberries along with the juniper and the other botanicals that are in there, so smells nice.
Who has the next choice? What's your next choice, guys? Everybody gets to pick one. If we're distributing things. Yeah.
That's actually really nice, and I think the adding the blueberries in there adds just a little bit of enough of a sweetness to the gin where it's not super juniper, you know, doesn't taste like Christmas tree. This would go well with some fever tree tonic. Damn. All right, so if you need to walk off some of the food and drink while you're kind of perusing Portland's finest, come east and come to the East Promenade Trail and head towards Fort Allen Park. This is a beautiful park that has the USS Portland Memorial as well as the Arctic Mission Memorial, but it just gives you this grand sweeping view of this part of the bay. I mean, you have Fort Gorges, which we saw earlier. You get it from a different angle. You get to see from afar the Spring Point Lighthouse as well as Bug Light Lighthouse, two of the lighthouses we were at earlier. And even further up, heading almost like east and north, as if you're heading towards, Bar Harbor and whatnot. But it's just a really, really cool, really kind of like beautiful spot, local spot. You'll see a lot of, and get to talk to a lot of locals out here, if they want to talk to you. But anyway, yeah, just Fort Allen Park, come to the east side, and just kind of like circle back around and head back into Portland. It's maybe about 20 minutes from about the middle of the Wharf district to get up to this point where I'm at right now. And what's kind of cool is along the trail, you'll see these old railroad tracks, which, interestingly enough, I guess Portland does have a history with railroad, not just with shipyards, because you know this is one of the biggest hubs in the Northeast, particularly this far north up here. And it's not, if things didn't come in by boat, they came in by rail from either Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and from Boston before that. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of just a nice little park, a nice way to kind of break off some of those calories that we're about to refill rather shortly. Okay, so I'm here at the shop. This is on Washington Avenue, and it is an oyster bar. It's right next to Maine Craft Distilling Company's, I think, their restaurant here. But I really, honestly, I love Washington Avenue. Like, there's a lot of kind of like unique, chic kind of restaurants. Across the street, there's this place called Portland Pottery Cafe where they do pottery. I think there's actually a pottery studio right next door. And then they have a cafe where they sell all their stuff, you know, and also, you know, serve food. And then, you know, there's a place called Izakaya Minato, which is closed on Mondays, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have taken you guys there. But it's just, there's so much on Washington Avenue, and it gets overlooked by a lot of people, which is nice for the locals or for me. But anyway, yeah, I'm here at the shop. I'm ready for some oysters, and I've got some sardines coming, which I haven't had since Spain. But in the meantime, cheers to you guys with a nice gin mule. Oh, sardines come to me. This whole platter looks amazing. I know you're supposed to spread and put some bread and put all the other stuff, but I've got to go straight in just to have the sardine by itself. Got a little bit of that olive oil that it's been marinating in. Oh, Portuguese or Spanish sardines. Oh my God, I miss my trip to Spain. Oh yeah, got some bomb stuff. Down the hatch. And of course, when you come to an oyster bar, you gotta have the oysters. 2 videos in a row with oysters, 2 straight days in a row with oysters since I shot these videos back to back. So cheers to you guys. Oh, Maine oysters, you are so good. And as you can see, I'm representing my Maine oyster company, my buddy Sean, who's been missing all the food. But he had to walk the dog and take care of a bunch of stuff at home. But, oh my God, that's a good damn oyster. Alright guys, so the last spot that we're going to be doing, at least when it comes to food on this video, is Sheas Pub and Grill. This is right here on the Monument Square, and my friend Sean finally re-arrived. What's up, Sean? Welcome back to the living.
Hello.
He had to take care of a bunch of stuff at the pub. Fair enough. But anyway, he gave me some great suggestions, which you saw within this video. And of course, we are here to have some food. I know I said I was gonna go to Central Provisions. I'll probably do that in another video sometime in the future when I come back to Portland. But we just didn't have time because obviously we wanted to come to a bar so we can watch Monday Night Football, which is of course priorities. It is priorities. But Sheas Pub and Grill is also fantastic. Our buddy Cooper is in charge of this place. He runs this place. It's a great place to get a Guinness. And then, of course, his chicken sandwiches are phenomenal, which will be coming out soon. All right, so it's chicken sandwich time. So I got the sriracha chicken sandwich. Just on a nice, fluffy bun with sriracha, a little bit of cheese, and just grilled chicken. Looks absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna give you this a try real quick. Oh my God. That's fantastic. I don't think that's pure, I think that's sriracha aioli is what it is, because it's not just sriracha. But, just a little bit of heat. That's nice. Absolutely fantastic. Well done, Cooper. By the way, when you come here to Sheas, Cooper usually does his own daily chicken sandwich as well, like a crispy chicken sandwich. And the one that Sean got is a freaking beast. Sean, what was it in there? It's like plantains and there's other crap that's just all over that bit.
Well, you see, the deal is, we also just gotta move the ball, man. And yes, plantains, small jerk seasoning. Mixes it up every week. But Russell's really gonna hold on to that ball, bro.
Football and chicken sandwiches brought to you by Sean. But anyway, I want to try a little bit of that chicken real quick, like the crispy one. Oh my God. That batter is so freaking phenomenal. I should have gotten the crispy chicken sandwich. I mean, my grilled chicken is really good, but just the chicken on that is fantastic. Okay, so one more spot that we're doing on today's video is coming back to Bug Light Park here on the north side of South Portland. Literally because this is where you want to come at nighttime for the skyline. Like you saw the daytime skyline I showed you earlier from here. But the city skyline at night is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, there's a couple different spots that you can go to, but they're harder to get because they're all local spots. And it's like semi-private, semi-public. But Bug Light is fully public. You come here at night, and it's actually kind of cool. Like I got the moon in the background with the bug light lighthouse. I don't know if I'm able to get a good enough picture or good enough shot of it, but I tried my best. We'll see how it comes out in post. But I mean, just this lit up skyline of Portland is phenomenal. It's absolutely amazing. So, all right, I'm gonna go find Sean. He's somewhere around here fishing in the dark, and we're gonna go check up on him and then end the video. But anyway, yeah, Bug Light Park at night in South Portland is where you want to come if you want to see a great skyline of Portland. Catch anything yet? Buzz. Heard. It's a little wavy out here.
Is it beautiful though?
It is absolutely gorgeous.
Like this? Yeah, that's what I love about this neighborhood.
This skyline is absolutely freaking fantastic.
Yeah, peaceful.
Ay, ay, ay.
You got some of the ferry boats coming in, you got some of the bigger boats coming in. No stripers coming in.
That's all right. Alrighty guys, so that's gonna be the end of the video here in Portland. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm planning on coming back here and doing maybe another food tour to different places. There's honestly, I could do probably a dozen food tours and do 5 or 6 places in each particular video, and I wouldn't cover nearly half the places in the Portland and Cape Elizabeth area that you can eat. And that's not including going down to Biddeford and all these other places around here. Kennebunkport as well. So there is a lot here in southern Maine to do. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. I will see you guys on the next one. Until then, make sure that you give it a like if you like this video, and make sure that you hit that subscribe button. And then I will see you guys on the next adventure. Peace out, guys.